Hi guys, welcome to the stream. I wanted to give you some awesome news. EA gave me a free early access copy of The Sims 4 Cats and Dogs, the newest expansion coming out. And so I thought I would do a live stream for you guys so we can hang out, check out the new stuff, kind of like go for a walk in Brindleton Bay. I have had it for a couple days and it's been really busy those couple days. So it's, I haven't seen an awful lot, so a lot of it is new for me as well, which is probably good for you guys. You get my first impressions. And I don't know, so far what I've seen, guys, it's super cute, and Brindleton Bay itself is pretty awesome. So anytime during the stream at all, if there is anything that you want to see, at all. I don't know how many of you guys have gone to the Sims live streams that they did stuff, so I'm pretty sure they covered everything that's in the game already anyways. But if there's anything that you guys wanted to see up close and personal, or any questions that you wanted to ask, if I can answer them, I will. I can answer most of those as far as the Drifter Challenge and adding cats and dogs as well. So yes, go to the dogs as all other streamers keep going to the Sims first. Okay, I can do that. I can show you. So right before you, I just have a random sim that I made the other day. We want to see pets. You said you wanted to see dogs first because everybody keeps going to the Sims. So here's the dogs, guys. So I'm going to come here into the breeds and I'm going to take the clothes off of the dogs. Guys, we have clothes and some of these are super cute. What breed is that dog? I don't think it is one. I have found that when you just kind of like random them, it won't tell you what kind. It just will say either mixed breed up here at the top, or it will be blank and ask you to name the breed. So I honestly don't know what it is. It kind of looks like kind of a cross between like a Pomeranian and something a little bit bigger, like a sheepdog or something maybe. They are really cute. Okay, I'm glad that it's no big deal to you, because I feel horrible because I don't have background music either. So I always rely on my game sounds, and right now they're not working. So that stinks. Anyways, let's look at some of these dogs. I don't know if there's any ones you guys want to see. What is the black one in the right column? This one right here, Bree? This is the Australian cattle dog? It's probably this one is the one you're talking about. Isn't this so cute? Oh no, he's gonna poop! Look at this! He totally took a poop on my... Oh my gosh, on my live stream, you naughty dog. Yeah, that's what this one is. Super cute. Love it. If there's any breed you guys want to see, then let me know. But I can just kind of scan through them, because honestly, for preset breeds, guys, EA pulled out all the stops. They look great. They did a really good job on this. So I can just kind of scroll through some of the breeds for you guys. The cats, of course, they have a whole section of their breeds as well, but in all honesty, they don't show up as much. Like these, like the dogs themselves, their breed varies so much that it looks really awesome. So yeah, look at this. Oh, super cute. I love it. This one has really cool markings, and I don't know if you guys saw this, but it has dual color eyes, so you can change all kinds of stuff with these dogs. You can change their body style, so you can take your regular dog that you've got, that just random dog that I picked here, and you can change it, you manipulate its body, so it can be more of a stocky dog or really skinny. If you notice, it changed all that stuff on the dog. But you can also change the type of tail, so this pre-made obviously comes with this long tail, but you can get the same breed with a curly tail. Like a lot of this stuff is so customizable that I'm pretty confident you can come up with just about every single breed possible, even if you have mixed breeds. There's color patterns that you can choose. They have a bunch of presets right here for you, but you can also random change these. So you can just pick one, and this one is preset to have 3 different color patterns that kind of stack with each other, and you can literally change these to whatever you want and change what the dog looks like entirely. I mean, come on guys, this is pretty cool. I will say that when I got into the customization for the cats and dogs, I was a bit overwhelmed because there are so many things you can do. I will go here and show you this too because it's kind of cool. There's different fur that you can put on their dogs. So you can have a real sleek looking dog like this. You can have a shaggy dog, and well, like this kind. This is more like poodle stuff. So there's also clothing, which is freaking cute, guys. And we have 2 sets of different clothings for your cats and dogs. There is your everyday, and then they also have another one right here for when you're walking your pet. So you can have two different sets of clothes, so it's not like, I don't know, I think it's a really cool idea that they actually have different clothing, because, you know, with the Sims you get a full range of clothes for the different stuff, and I don't think in any of the other expansions, in the other, like Sims 3, I don't think that you actually could change their clothing or anything. I think you could buy them collars, but I don't think they had much else. These have collars, they have harnesses, we can give them dogs, hats, let's see, we can give the dog hats, so we've got a couple hat options right here. There's collars you can add on there with bows. This one is freaking cute. Look at this. Oh, I love this one. I absolutely love it. We've got harnesses, which is, I'm pretty sure you guys have probably seen this one because this one is amazing. They come in different colors. So we've got this harness, so it looks like a shark. We've got shirts, so we have little sweaters and stuff that you can give them. So if you are the type of pet owner that likes to put clothing on your dogs, and some of these clothing match pretty good with your Sims, so you can have, like, I don't know, you know, like when people look like their cat or dog and they wear the same clothes? Yeah, you can do that in this game right now, guys. And we also have outfits, which are kind of funny. There's this one right here, which matches, gosh, there's one that they wear at the, I can't remember what it's called, something llama is what they have. So you have the llama suit for your dog. And if I'm not mistaken, this is for your large dogs. I think there's other stuff for your small dogs. So I'm going to switch. If I could go back to my breeds, I'm going to just take off everything. We should take it all off. Take it all off. There we go. So I'll pick a smaller dog. So when you have the small dogs, you have different options. So I'm going to go back into the clothing for the different options. So with your small dog, you have different stuff. You had, let me see, I think there was like a unicorn horn, and then there was a big hat for the large dogs. But now you have bows, you have this bread piece right here. We got some collars are the same. I think actually most of these, if not all of these collars, are mirrored. And you've got, once again, you have this one, but with the larger dogs, they have a plain harness as well as the shark harness. And we've got some dresses, we've got some shirts and stuff. This one has a bandana, which is super cool. Love the bandana. And there's a hoodie. Guys, look at this hoodie. Isn't that cuteness overload? I absolutely love it. But then we have outfits like this that I know don't come for the big dogs. There's this one that is really adorable. Look at that cuteness. And we have this one, which I also really think is cute. My dog actually dressed up as a dragon this year for Halloween, and it looked very similar to this one. So he was in a red suit. So I could even make my dog Cody, who is currently curled up in like a little cinnamon roll in his dog bed right by my desk, and I might pop him out earlier or later so you guys can see him. But there's also the hot dog, so you can have a hot dog. That's pretty fun. And let's see, we'll go back to breeds because that's fun. And I want to show you this actually before I go back into breeds and stay there. So this is what had me kind of overwhelmed when I first started looking at the Cats and Dogs expansion. Because there's so much customization, it's easy to get lost and to, I don't know, have a hard time to decide what you want to do. The Tanwood would look awesome in season snow. I know, right? I cannot wait for snow. Cannot wait for that. So there are so many things to do with this. It is absolutely insane. You have your brush types. Let me show you one that shows up pretty good. I'm going to change it to black since he's got orange on him so you guys can see it. So you can literally take and drag and it makes patterns like this, or you could single stamp almost. I don't know, they kind of make little spots. As you notice, it's doing it to both sides because right here there's an option for a mirror painting. If you don't want that, you could click off of it and it's only going to paint it on one side, but I thought that was pretty neat. There's also this fill color option, so I can change this to fill color and it'll make the entire dog the color I chose. It's really neat. So besides that, it gets even more in depth, guys. We have little stamps. So we have all these pre-done stamps right here. Let's see, there's Freezer Bunny, because Freezer Bunny is awesome and everybody loves Freezer Bunny. We're going to put Freezer Bunny in black because we can. But see, look at this. You could literally put a stamp on your dog. Isn't that funny? There's so many different things like teardrops and whatnot. There's all kinds of stuff that you can put on here. These are pre-done stamps. Then, let's see, we'll clear everything. Then on top of that, we're not done yet, guys. We're not done. The customization goes even farther, where you actually have, they call this stencils. So if you wanted your entire pet to have spots, as you can see, it's kind of blinking on screen right now. It's pulsing. It's going to show you what's going to happen if I drag a color on it. So I'm going to show you, now that you've seen it pulsing for a few minutes, or a few seconds anyways. So I can adjust the brush size. I'm going to go with a larger brush size so you guys can really see what's going on. But I can drag this, and everywhere that I drag it that is in the stenciled area, it's going to put those spots for me in that color. So you could change the colors and you could make stripes just like this, but then you don't have to sit there and put individual spots. You can choose a pattern and just go from there. And it is so incredibly cool. But it is overwhelming because there's a lot. There are lots of customization options. Me and my son had fun. I actually took the time to draw a tuxedo on a little dog that we had made. I took the mirror images off and I stamped in a bow like this. I had a bow on the dog and I took the time to draw in, looked like he was in a tuxedo, and it was so cute. And then it was just adorable. But anyways, so there are pretty much unlimited customization options from the colors you pick. And if you guys noticed, there is a color wheel. I didn't use it, I just used presets just because I'm lazy and it's fast. But there is a color wheel, so you can pretty much customize to your heart's content. With stamps, stencils, just paint. It's pretty much just like your standard paint program on your computer. So you can pretty much add whatever you want in any color you want on every breed. It's amazing. So if you guys like customization, then the Create a Pet customization is hands down the most wow that I've come across. But if you get easily overwhelmed with stuff like I did, then you'll probably just want to go with your presets. But the good thing is I'm under the coat and color patterns, and I think I showed you, but I'm not 100%. They have all these pre-dones, so you can just pick one and be done with it, and they look really awesome. But with all the paint program options, you can literally recreate your fur baby, which is amazing. So I wanted to show you, let's see, he's got some really cute ones. In addition to having cats and dogs, guys, we also have a fox and a raccoon. So here's the fox, and it does have different color options. There are 4 preset color options. Same thing with most of these. They have, not most of them, I guess a lot of them have more than just a one option. The foxhound only has one, but if you look down here at German Shepherd, you have 3 different preset patterns already done, which is really awesome. But anyways, I wanted to show you this because it isn't a cat and it isn't a dog, but we get to have a fox. Now, unfortunately, and I really do apologize because you haven't been able to hear them barking and yipping or anything, which is really frustrating for me, and I really apologize for that. This little guy here, he has a different sound than the dog's barking. It's whatever the fox says. So it's a little bit different, and I really wish I could show you, and I'm so sorry about my sound because that's kind of the poopers, like I said. So that kind of sucks. But anyways, these are all the dogs. Is there any dog in particular that you guys want to see before I swap over to the cats so you can get a gander at what kind of goodies comes with the cats? Because we have lots of the different breeds. Oh, he's going duty again. My goodness, what is up with you dogs? There's lots of goodies for the cats just like for the dogs, and there's some really cute stuff, so I don't want you guys to miss out. I don't know how long I can live stream. I am single parenting again, as usual. Tiny Human is occupied at the moment, and my homie is at his dental appointment. So I'm hoping to be able to show you guys quite a bit of stuff. I'd like to take you into Brindleton Bay. I found some cool stuff out in Brindleton Bay that I really wanted to show you guys. So I don't want to spend too much time in the Create a Pet or Create a Sim area. So if there's any dog you want to see, shout out in chat, and if not, I'm going to swap over to the cats. And we're going to check those out. Oh, wait, I do want to show you one thing. Check this out. I got to show you this because it's really adorable. let me show you this cute, adorable dog that I made. Isn't this the cutest thing in the world? Okay, so on the day that I got the early access copy, me and my son sat here just kind of oogling and gawking at the cuteness. And this is actually a Husky and a Yorkshire Terrier mix. And we kind of jokingly nicknamed it the Horky. So this is my Horky, and he is so cute. And I haven't done a lot of customization. I just kind of took the different breeds, and I wanted to show you that actually because it reminded me of something. So you guys could see that you can literally make different breeds, because I didn't show you that. There's so much stuff, guys. There's so much stuff. So down here you have the breed mixer. And with the breed mixer, you can say, okay, my dog is, well, like in my case, what I did with my little Horky, it was Yorkie and it was the Husky. So we can just we'll take two dogs that don't look the same. We'll take a big dog and a small dog. So we have this one, the black and tan coonhound, and I'm going to mix it with this little cute bull terrier, which is like the, what is it? The target dog. Okay, so I totally screwed that up, so we need to go back and get it. So you put one in the first slot, and you can either just randomize mixed breed, and it'll do things for you, or you can select the two breeds that you want to swap together. So it was this one, right? Yeah, the black and tan coonhound. So, oh no, but he's kind of a smaller dog. We want a really big one. We want a big dog. Is it already doing it? I think it already randomized it. It did. Look at this. It already did it, guys. So I took the bull terrier and I mixed it with the Russian terrier. Let's see, let's pick a different one to mix it with. Let's try mixing, this one's a puffy one, a chow chow. Excuse me. So here we go. There we go. You're gonna get a really large looking dog, but I sat here and did a few different combinations to come up with stuff. So if you have a dog in your real life and you know it's two breeds that it is, you might be able to come up with something without having to start from scratch and tweak absolutely everything. It might give you kind of like a palette to start with, so to speak. But oh my gosh, guys, this is a Yorkie and a Husky, and it's really adorable. I highly recommend you play with it. You always wanted a chow chow? I know, chow chows are amazing. Those are awesome. So we're gonna ditch him for a minute. We are gonna get, I wanted to show you guys the cats, like I said. So here's the cat stuff, and they don't vary as much because typically cats are pretty much like one size for the most part. They don't vary in size as much as dogs do. So the same thing can be said with these. Their main features that really differentiate the two of them are their fur patterns and how fuzzy or furry they are. For the most part, they all pretty much look alike. I guess that's kind of standard for cats anyways. Dogs are really varied and cats are not as much. Let's see, they did a really good job with some of these. Like, I am a cat connoisseur, and some of these are done amazingly. I mean, look at the Himalayan. Nice and poofy kitty. Oh, aren't they cute? And I wish I could let you hear them. Oh, that's disgusting. The kitty just like threw up. I don't know if you guys saw that. Ew! Okay. We're gonna take in the cuteness of these cats because some of these are really adorable. And I wanted to show you all the different customization options. So, just like the dogs, we have different body options, so you can change how skinny or chunky, stocky the bone structure is. We've got different cat's tails, so you can have their long regular tail or a lobbed tail. So we have two different tail options. Not as many as with the dogs. I think with the dogs we had like 4 or something, because there was a curly option and some other stuff. So we have the preset fur patterns that you can do just like with the dogs, and this particular one, as you can see, has 5 different variations. And what I was showing with the dogs, for those who are here, you can literally change each of these different colors and make your cat completely different. So we have those customization options just like them. We have the fur patterns, so you can have your very furries or the very sleek, things like this. Very nice, very nice. And let's see, we also have the clothing. So let me go back in here and we're gonna pick, well, you're really cute. What is this kind? This is a Bengal. Really adorable. So we're going to play with the Bengal. I'm going to show you the clothes that the Bengals get. So With the dogs, you were limited. They had large breed options, and then we had the small breed options for clothing. And some of them they shared, but there were a couple different variances. With cats, I believe that what you see is what you get. The clothes go on all cat types. But anyways, there was a shark option for the dogs that came in a jacket. We get a shark option for the cat, but it's just in the headpiece. We got a little top hat, which is adorable. We got this one right here, which is super cute. And then we've got the toast, of course. We have a few different colors for cats. Of course, they have another one that comes with the bow. But as you notice, it has a little bell here. And the one with the dogs, it was just the bow. There was no bell. So they're a little bit different for the cats and dogs. So they're not like the same stuff recycled for both, which is really nice. It's more realistic this way. So we have those. We've got different clothing shirts for them. So they have a hoodie, just like the dogs do. So they've got a hoodie, but it's slightly different hoodie than the other one. And we've got this, like a punk rocker jacket. We've got t-shirts. There's sweaters that are printed, and then there's sweaters that are plain. Each of these comes with a bunch of different varieties of colors that you can pick and choose and different patterns. So we've got a whole bunch of different stuff. So we've got all those, but check out these costumes. These are freaking cute. So we have this one, which is your taco cat, guys. Look at this. We have this one that's like a samurai cat, which I like this one a lot. I think this one's really neat. The detail on this one is really well done. And we've got the dragon. So the dogs have a dragon option, but it's different, but they both have dragon options. So you can have cat and dog dragons. But then we also have this one, sushi cat. So we have some different costumes, which I think are so cool. I think the idea of having the costumes and stuff is so neat. Now, with the dogs, you had a two thing. Kieran says, God bless you.
Thank you.
So with the dogs, you had two options. You had your everyday outfit, and then you had your walking outfit. They don't walk cats. So with cats, you only have the one wardrobe. One thing for wardrobe for cats. So there's that. But here's the paint program. It is identical to the one for dogs. No changes at all. The stamps are all the same. The different brush patterns are all the same, and your stencils are all the same right here. This one's actually pretty cool. I should have showed you this one because it's really neat. So hold on. Let's get a big brush and do this. You can make a robot cat. Look at this. If I just paint all of this down, this is with the stencils. I think all of you guys saw how it worked with the dogs. So here's this. Isn't that awesome? I just think that's so cool. You can make a robot animal. And if I took the fur pattern away and just made it like a silver one, it would literally look like a mech. I don't know. They have some really neat options with these. Something I forgot to show you with the dogs is that you can actually move the position that they stand in here in the Create a Pet. So if you want them to sit so that you can, draw different stuff like right here under his chin, you can reach them better and see what it would look like. Same thing with this. You can get the whole underside. So you don't have to have the customization just like if they were standing, just what you can visibly see. It's a 360. You can spin this thing and you can paint anywhere on this animal right here. And then there's this one, which is really cute too, Play Dead. So you can really get everything the way you want it. It's really neat for customization for these. They outdid themselves with Create a Pet. I'm very impressed. So let's see. We can go in here and see some of the traits, because I don't know if any of you guys are interested in the traits that you can give your pets, but we have lots of different traits. There is an affectionate trait. Oh, it took it. So there's affectionate right here, and they're so cute. Every time you click the stuff, they do things. They can be aloof. There's a clever, curious, a fluffy. This means that they're going to hack up hairballs more often. So definitely the humor is still left here. So as you can see, it's probably going to do it right now. It's really kind of gross actually, but there you have it. Oh. Free spirit, there's friendly, so that they'll be more friendly with other Sims. Frisky, a glutton, lazy, mischievous, a playful one. I bet this one is adorable in game. Prowler, skittish, spoiled, talkative, and territorial. Now I have been told, I haven't tried it, It says that they will yowl along with other Sims. They'll even try to sing upon request. I haven't tried this at all, but I did hear that if you have a Sim that is playing a musical instrument, they're going to be more inclined to join in with your Sim. So you're going to have that kind of stuff. So I'm going to check the traits for the dogs, because honestly I don't know if they have the same ones or not. I kind of think they don't. I think they're going to have some different ones, but they might act like sort of the same, but they're going to be called different things. So you have an active one, an adventurous one. It's going to be more active and go on solo adventures. So I don't know what these adventures are, because let me tell you guys, well, I think I told you at the beginning of the stream, but I'm going to tell you again that I've had it for a couple of days, but I haven't been able to see an awful lot because I've been so busy. So a lot of this is brand spanking new to me. And there were some things in Brittleton Bay that I wanted to show you just because I found them really neat. So yeah, so we have a bunch of stuff. They can be aggressive, which they're going to be more hostile when other people are greeting them. So that's realistic for your more aggressive dogs. We've got a couch potato, friendly, so it has friendly just like the cats. A glutton, a hairy one. So this one says, these dogs will leave their hair piles lying around, brush their fur to keep things tidy. So instead of having hairballs that they hack up, they're going to have the hairy trait here that leaves hair laying around, like hairballs and things. Do you know if the dogs are able to dig holes in the yards? I am not sure if they can dig holes. When I was in Brindleton Bay, I did see a kind of like a hole, or I guess like it kind of looked like something had been dug up, but when I clicked on it, it was just like your regular, when I clicked on it with my Sim, it was like your regular stuff where they, you know, dig up from rocks, and they got limestone fossils and stuff like that from those. So I'm not 100%. I have not actually played with an animal in my game yet at all, so I don't know what these adventures are either that they can go on. Was my understanding was that they were not controllable by you, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. We'll go in game and find out, because that'll be a first time for me as well. So there's a hunter's one. The dog is a natural hunter. Send them off into the world and they'll hunt and dig for things. So that may actually have answered your question, Bree. They are hunters, and you can send them off and hunt and dig for things. So maybe, and maybe what you can control is very little, but you can't control every little thing that dogs do, or cats do for that matter. We'll find out. Independent, there's a jumpy, there's a loyal one, they're closer to their owners. A playful one, which of course was going to be fun. Sleuth, the dogs are naturally more curious and like to investigate different objects around the house. There's a smart one, which makes them easier to train, which would be cool. Stubborn, they don't like being told what to do. And there's a troublemaker and a vocal one. So I'm going to leave those traits on my little Yorkie here. This is a Husky Yorkie. Doesn't really have a name. We should call him something. Does anybody have a nickname that they would, or something that they want to name my dog? I'm going to take the last name away because I don't need to have a last name. I know. It will be Friday soon. It will be Friday soon. This one is a girl puppy. We'll just... Roxy is kind of a cute name. Why don't we just leave it Roxy? And what's this cat here so that I know who I'm looking for? Cat right here. Let's see. Let me change you up here. We're going to take away that stuff. We'll just leave it just standard. Maybe give it a bell or something around its neck here. I'll probably fix and fiddle and change things later, but for the time being, guys, we're just going to do it like this and call it a day, because I want to take these cats in there, because I want to see what they do when you take the cats and dogs in there. So we need a name for her. We'll just call her Lulu. So now we've got Lulu, Roxy, and my Sim Natasha. So we're going to say okay. I will tell you that the stuff in Create a Sim, if you were wondering, we do get stuff in Create a Sim. I didn't really want to show any of it necessarily because everybody is more excited about the cats and dogs than they are about new clothes. But the hairstyles and stuff, some of them are top notch. They have some really neat curly styles and some other stuff that are they're like skirts and pants and things that I could see myself in-game using quite frequently. If you want me to go back into the Create a Sim and actually look at some of the stuff that they came with, I would be more than willing to show you. But what I thought would be kind of fun is to take some pets and my sim and move them here into Brindleton Bay so we can take a look and see what is down here, because some of the stuff is really fun.